Oh, Center High School. I'm Gabe Bromo.
And I'm Bubba.
And welcome to our Friday edition of C-TV. Later in the show, we have our weekly sports coverage, along with a nice on-the-field report.
And our Friday sports update starts now.
Now, here is the bulletin for Friday, January 16th, 2015.
There are still 2015 Epic yearbooks for sale for $75. Pay at the ASB office. They sold out last year, and this year's sales are ahead of last year's, so do not be left out.
Bogus Ball is Friday, January 23rd. You need to go to the craziest dance of the year.
Craziest dance of the year, Gabe. I'm going.
You know I want to get down. You know what I'm saying?
Seniors applying to Sierra College. Sierra College assessment will be given at Center during February and March. Sign up in the College and Career Center to reserve your spot.
The AVID and CSF trip to San Francisco State and USF is now full. Thank you to all who got their forms in quickly. If you did not get your form in quickly, but want to know what we see, can follow us at Instagram at CHSAVID.
And now it's that time of the show. Yep, sports update time. Today, Gabe and I are going to once again be talking basketball.
All right, our boys varsity basketball team actually played their first league game last night, Bubba, against the Foothill Mustangs. I wasn't there. I knew that the Cougars kind of didn't play their all, you know. I mean, they might have played their all, but they lost. You want to give me a little bit of information on that?
Yeah, well, my dad went to the game, gave me a little insight. It was 30-28 in the first quarter, and then it was a good game. And then they came out in the third quarter and only scored 4 points, and the Foothill Mustangs just pulled away. So it was a good game overall.
I mean, I was looking up on Max Preps, you know, to get the scores, you know, to see for the show, and it just looked like they had it in the first quarter.
Yeah,
but by the second quarter, they kind of lost it, and then by the third quarter, they was gone. They couldn't grab it anymore.
It was a good fight.
Yeah.
Just didn't pull it out.
Yeah, but hey, it's only the beginning. Don't worry, Cougars.
Still predicting playoffs. Just saying.
Hey, nobody's blaming you. Now, this sports update is a little different. We have an actual on-the-field report.
CTV's own Brandon Peibel and Sonny Mastana met with the Sacramento Sirens, an all-girl football team.
The Sirens have a new head coach, actually, our own Mr. Jabailey.
Mr. Jabailey.
And our own Mrs. Clark is an actual player.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's go to the boys in the field.
My name's Michelle Wiederhold.
My name's Samuel Jabailey. I play running back and corner.
My name's Erica Clark, and I'm kicker and sometimes tight end.
Sacramento Sirens are an all-women's football tackle team. We're a semi-professional team that travel to play football.
We're just women who love football and want to play, and we play semi-pro tackle, full tackle football, just like the men. And we're growing. We're growing, and we have a new coaching staff and new owners, and we're going to be hopefully playing at Hughes Stadium this year, so that's pretty big.
I think the purpose is really that we want to play sports, and particularly football. It's a very dedicated, very intense sport that you can learn a lot about yourself, about how to be a teammate, a good friend, how to support each other through thick and thin, you know. And it's the message is that women can play sports, and we like to.
I mean, is it a struggle? Do you think you get kind of discriminated being an all-women's team?
Sometimes, yes, but I think that our attitude, being positive as it is, gets us over that hump to some degree.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a little bit of a change. We're switching our style of offense, and so I think the future of the Sirens is going to be much more geared towards having fun and still being very competitive. Women are very competitive when it comes to sports, just like any person I think would be. So I think the future of the Sirens is going to be fabulous.
Do you think
You know, I never really expected Mr. Jabailey to be the head coach of a girls.
Really twist.
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, I'm not blaming. I'm not giving him any judgment, but yeah.
I heard Miss Clark's a pretty good kicker too. If you know.
Well, that concludes this week's sports update. Remember to cheer on our boys next Tuesday at their next game against the Bear River Bruins at 7 p.m.
Also, our girls play tonight at Bear River against the Bruins at 7 o'clock.
And remember, Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so there is no school.
If you have any news or information you would like on CTV, please stop by room 305 and tell us.
I'm Gabe Romo.
And I'm Bubba.
And thanks for watching CTV.
Saturday, January 17th, in the Memorial Auditorium.
Center High's dance team competes against Livermore High School. Be there or be square.